Sometimes we don't have to look very far to find food that can enhance one's looks. Eggs are unique in that they contain nearly every known nutrient essential to man. And the reason for this? Nature designed eggs as a total life support system to grow a chick. Most of us have eaten eggs at one point in our lives. But do we know that eggs can be used to enhance one's appearance as well? Eggs aren't like they used to be. You don't just eat them sunny side up or scrambled. Today, as a simple, low cost-effective way of maintaining beauty, eggs are used by both men and women. From skin and facial treatments to hair dyes and consuming it to build muscle mass, beauty is a quest that many pursue, regardless of sex. To tear through the packaging and unravel the mystery behind these golden capsules of life, we head to Seng Chun Farm in Singapore, located on the outskirts of the city. There, we meet the farm manager, Miss Ko Chun Peng.
Let's go.
Every day, Seng Chun Farm produces about 300,000 eggs, which is 10% of the 3 million eggs that Singaporeans consume daily.
In the old days, we will have a few hundred chickens, and that's considered a lot. Yeah, but as the world progresses, we actually make use of technology to help us with farming and to be more productive. Instead of spreading out the chickens on the floor, we're actually going high-rise too.
A chicken can lay an average of about 300 eggs every year. At Seng Chun Farm, the chicken feed is specially formulated with nutrients like omega-3 to help determine the types of eggs that are laid, including carrot eggs and corn eggs, just to name a few. Though eggs are high on protein and other various nutrients, different types of eggs serve different purposes. Carrot eggs, for example, with lutein and zeaxanthin, are perfect for one's eyesight. Still, consumers view eggs with a certain level of trepidation. Many think that eggs contribute towards increased cholesterol levels in the blood. However, recent research has shown that the intake of saturated fats in a person's diet actually plays a more critical part in increased cholesterol levels. Instead, with its abundant vitamins and minerals, eggs are good for the skin and they help to strengthen the bones and teeth through their calcium absorption and nourish the hair. To paint a more accurate picture of an egg's value to beauty enhancement, we turn to Dr. Tan Hai Meng, Vice President of Research and Development for Eggs at Kermin Industries. His job is not only to ensure that eggs are safe for consumption in Singapore, but also to research ways of improving chicken feed, which in turn produces healthier chickens and eggs.
A regular intake of antioxidants is important, and eggs can be a source of these antioxidants. For some people, they may even go on to take other nutritional sources of antioxidants. But I would emphasize that a healthy diet of which or containing a portion of which contains nutritional eggs is important for the maintenance of beauty and health.
And as a rich source of proteins, eggs are essential in building and toning muscle mass. After all, in today's beauty-obsessed society, beauty is not just a woman's thing anymore. Men are just as interested in their own looks and appearance. And eggs may be the solution for men seeking beauty in the form of a sculpted and beautiful body. For a real-life example of that philosophy, we travel across town to meet Louis Ling, a personal trainer and an aspiring bodybuilder who takes a minimalist approach to training.
Currently, I'm dieting so that I can look better for the new year. And eggs has been one of my main ingredients of my dieting plan. I consume about 7 a day.
The advantage that egg has over, for example, just protein meals or protein powder meals is that eggs also supply other essential nutrients for the general well-being and health of the individual, of the bodybuilder. Eggs is very useful in that sense that not only do they supply the proteins, very good protein, dense protein, but they also supply other useful essential nutrients that a bodybuilder will need for his health.
Studies have shown that there are 260 to 270 kilocalories in each egg. So one can consume eggs for the protein to develop a lean muscle mass and tone.
Eggs are undervalued. They're cheap, they're easily available, and basically you can get it anywhere. And for myself personally, I think it's one of the best protein sources. So I searched on the internet to find a faster way to prepare eggs because I eat so many a day. And it's a hassle to peel slowly one by one. So this is a cool trick that I learned. You actually peel the top like this and the bottom. It's gonna be a bit messy. And you just blow it out. And there you go. More fast.
Besides their health benefits, eggs can also be used as a cheaper but just as effective form of cosmetic. We catch up with Miko, a manicurist, who will demonstrate to us the beauty-enhancing secrets of eggs.
当我跟朋友说我用蛋白敷脸，他们会觉得很好奇咯，觉得会不会真的有效吗？我说有啊，可是你要勤劳，你要每天都做，才会有一定的效果。只需要1粒啊，一次就用1粒。只需要蛋白，其他的还可以拿去煮饭。之前在学校时期就没有钱去买化妆品，还是去美容院，然后我就听说以前的人都会用蛋白、鸡蛋白敷脸，然后就好奇，就去尝试咯，然后有效果。
Eggs have traditionally been associated with the skin when it comes to beauty enhancement. Even when there are bruises on a person's face, some believe that rolling a hard-boiled egg on the bruise would heal it.
把蛋白全部都涂在脸上过后，大概5分钟内你会觉得脸部有点紧，然后这种感觉会越来越紧。现在的脸很紧绷，大概5分钟内就会觉得越来越紧，直到15分钟过后就可以把脸上的蛋白洗掉。
Instead of splurging hundreds of dollars on an expensive facial treatment, why not try something that's a little more natural? The only downside is that you'll need lots of discipline.
我尝试过蛋白敷脸，不是1次2次了，我常常会用，算是长期会用，我可以看到效果。可是这个是给勤劳的人做的，所以我是勤劳的人。
Besides using egg whites as a facial mask, eggs can also be used on other parts of the body. In the past, Miko's mother used henna powder to dye her hair. She mixed it with plain water before applying it on the hair. But Miko decided to give that formula a new twist. She added an egg yolk to the henna powder before applying the dye on her hair. Because henna powder itself is dry and may roughen a person's hair texture, mixing an egg yolk in may help to smoothen the hair texture. Using her own hair as an experiment, Miko braved the consequences to try out her new concoction. And the results were no less than stunning. As the saying goes, looks can be deceiving. The simple egg is really a power capsule that has both health and beauty benefits. And it's not just for bodybuilders and beauticians. So forget expensive clothes, cosmetic products, facial treatments, and surgeries. To maintain that radiant outer glow, Beauty Fair is your main ally. And it is known in many traditional communities across Asia that the key to youth and beauty is what you put in your mouth. After all, beauty is hardly skin deep.
Octo takes you all around Asia on a culinary adventure that celebrates life. Come and savor food that people have sworn by for health, beauty and vitality for centuries. On Flavours for Life, next Thursday, 10 p.m. An Octo original.
Hi, I'm Sally O'Brien. I grew up in Sydney near the beach, which is probably why I hate the cold. I really can't stand it. I'm a wimp, which is too bad because I'm a Lonely Planet author and they've sent me to some of the coldest places on Earth. So, my blue list is my top places to get cold feet. My number 3 is Copenhagen, Denmark. Copenhagen is the southernmost city in Scandinavia. It's flat, it's beautiful, it's by the sea, it's full of good-looking Danes on bikes, and it's also really cold. The Danes spend around 8 months of the year indoors because the weather is so inhospitable, which means they go absolutely nuts when the sun comes out. The most important word to learn in Danish is hygge. It roughly translates as cosy, and the pursuit of coziness is a very big thing in Denmark. My number 2 is icebergs in Sydney. I grew up near Bondi Beach, and it's hard to think of a place less known for winter sports. The Bondi Icebergs winter swim team are legendary for going into an icy cold pool when no one else will. The surf is colder than a witch's tit in winter. The typical iceberg member is an older gentleman who is quite well insulated, so they don't feel the chill. He's also probably a little bit crazy. The pool adjoins the surf, which means the ocean will crash in on a wild day. Would I go in? No way. My number 1 is going to the Winter Olympics. I worked as a journalist at the 2006 Winter Olympics in Turin, where I had a great time working with people from all around the world in the snow. Here's me and some of my colleagues in a blizzard on our way to the staff canteen. We're wearing our official uniform, which entails big thick socks, big boots, hats, gloves and puffy, unflattering pants. But Turin is great even if the Winter Olympics aren't on. It's close to the Alps for skiing, they have incredible gastronomy, great nightlife and really wonderful culture. And every winter they have an annual light show called Luci d'Artista, where famous artists light up the city streets with artworks. You're not going to believe this, but I met my boyfriend at the Winter Olympics in Turin, and now I'm in the process of moving to Switzerland. I think I'm being punished.